Hi there, it's Demonart_4 or Demonart What If. Today's video, I just fucking realised I have not gone live for. For some reason, it didn't give me the live button. Anyway, you'll notice I have a slightly different setup right now. Sorry if I look like I have the sun in my face. Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't... Fuck. It keeps showing me stupid shit and I just... That's annoying. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit distant for a second. I just want to put something... I want to change my picture because for some reason it changed it to something else that I didn't want. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's really frustrating. I'm like talking about Manny, I'm talking about this. I've been streaming for an hour and a half and I just didn't realise. I was just like, oh, for some reason it's just being weird. I can't see anything going through. God damn it. If you want to see more info on what I've been saying, you can go over to Rumble. I am unlisting it or privating it sooner rather than later. I don't know if the rest of the stream appears as being watched. Hold on, let me just check something. What does it look like for people who are watching a stream that started just now, but technically started an hour and a half ago? Has it got an hour and a half worth of content? Or is it just like sooner rather than later? It does not have an hour and a half worth of content. It's Demonart_4 or Demonart What If. Today's video, I just fucking... Anyway, I was just showing off my Felfar tech and I was like, oh, wait a minute. If I just go to my studio, I'll just check why is it being weird. No, it turns out I didn't press go live. I thought I had auto live on. Did not have that on. Anyway, just for just a quick update on my Felfar deck. Let's just have a look at it. Felfar, Elvish Mystic, Engine Rat, Hagwire Might, Iron Apprentice, Viscera Seer, Abzan Devotee, Blood Artist, Demon Cell Steeper, and the Essence Beast Brewer. So on and so forth. You can have like a little quick peek there. I'll wait there for 5 seconds. 5, 4. Actually, let's just go for each of them. Bum 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 bum. All right, next one. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba bum ba bum 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 ba ba da dum ba da 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 dum bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba da 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 dum. Here's my sideboard. I'm going to probably switch up a little bit just because something should be in my considering, something shouldn't be. We got these bad boys. I don't have this yet, but a lot of this stuff I do own. Some of the tokens I just don't have, so I'll have to find other ways around that. But these are what am I considering. So if I can get Political Triumph, Land Tax, Elspeth, I'll probably put it in. That's my goal. Anyway. I need to find some time at some point to just re-sleeve all my cards, so it's this now. Anywho, let's switch onto camera. Hello there. Give me like 5 seconds. Just notice I've gotten a lot of messages, and they're all useless, other than tits over here. Peak tits. Pre-orders for Pitch Black, that's fine. That reminds me, I need to set up a Vinted account. I don't remember what my login was, I'll be honest, but I'll just try it with my normal email, maybe. Cool. I'm now logged in, so at some point I'm gonna probably put some stuff up on there. Anyway, back to building the Gundam, which I fucked up on. Before we do start, just know that because obviously my stuff did get cooked, I do have a couple of things that have already been built. Those include this head, the Gundam GQUX. For the Gundam, oh, can I? Hello, hello, no, hello. Can I hide my head? Hello. Okay, hold on. Let's move my head out of the way. I ain't no damn woman. Tiny ass stickers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway. God. Love it. So that's going to be here for now. And I'm going to start working on the body now. One in front of me. Is that a furry mask? For 80 quid? My god. Lots of outfits. Lots of arse as well. Some underwear? What the fuck? Who is posting underwear on here? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? You disgusting freak of nature. Is that the fucking coat from Chara? Okay. My favorite game, Chara. Do you know that? Do you know from that game Chara, the character called Undertale? It's pretty cool, isn't it? That game Chara. God, this shit is so random. It's quite funny actually. Need to just start selling stuff. I can't lie. I have one thing. One thing on this account. And it's a fake Grand Order thing. I just have a badge that I got in Japan. Pretty baller, isn't it? Anyway. I need way more money if I go back to Japan. I can't lie. I had about £1,400 or something, and I should have brought £3,000. But oh well. Back to working. This is the thing, by the way. I didn't show YouTube, but that is what it is. Unfortunately, I found all the ball and basically did the whole thing on Rumble. So you're welcome, Rumble. Okay, so let's get down to it. So for this one, I need A, B, P, C, and F, and D. What the fuck are those words? All right, we've got A, B, and F out. So if we go on the pile real quick, is it all showing correctly? I think so. SB got D. Do we have an E? No. Do we have a C? Also no. Well, actually, there could be a second page. There is not. Okay, cool. PE? No. Do we have an A1 or 2? Also no. No, we have an A2. This says A2. That's not the same fucking thing. So it's not from this. Okay. This A is a different A to the other A. We have G. I just don't think that's here. And then finally we have H. What? Hold on a fucking second. What do you mean? Am I missing? Did I fucking lose something? Hold on. So we have D, F, B, and A. Okay. D, F, B, and A. We have C. No. We have E. Also no. Oh, is it PE? Oh, it's like... Oh, fuck, it's on the other side. It says PC7 on the other side. Okay. I'm like, whoa. Where the fuck is this? I'm so confused. There will be one sticker, perchance? Oh, no stickers for this. Oh, no, there's one sticker. There's one sticker. It is... What? What do you mean number one? Oh, no, it's number one of this one's. So let's leave that there. I'll put that to the side real quick. I just realized I have this, like... I have a box here. That is the Gundam, but... How does that look for you guys? You can see the box kind of. Nothing too crazy there, but... Oh well. That's fine. Alright, let's put that behind my pen. Okay. Back to work. So, just going to cut off everything here. I'm not going to go too crazy on making sure that everything is perfectly lined up. Sorry, is perfectly like shaven afterwards. I'll just try and do my best while I'm cutting out, because oh my god, was that a pain in the ass last time. Let's put that to the side. For D, we need D2. Do we need D3? Yes, we do as well. It looks really bad for people to be making those comments right after it's been announced. Sorry, I was looking at something earlier, but making those comments literally right after it's been like announced a bunch of shit is just atrocious timing. Truly. It's crazy. 50,000 victims is atrocious. And it is kind of crazy that the Jewish person is saying that that's not a reasonable number to have happened over 50 years. But 6 million deaths in less time is reasonable. Interesting to think about. Interesting to think about. If it were true, it would almost imply that there's some sort of organization doing it rather than it just being like one or two people. But, oh well. Given news in recent times, I'm willing to believe it. I am willing to believe. Hello, random viewer. You will hear and there will be a lot of weird shit said. So I do apologize in advance. There is an E there, motherfucker. I can't read. Hold on. Sorry. Building Gundam. I have these on the side. You guys don't get to see that because I don't know. There's not really a reason why. I want to show it being built, and there's only so much space here. While I build it, I'll be talking about random topics that affect my country. So, yeah, apologies in advance. Unless it's Manny, in which case it makes so much fucking sense that it's being typed for so long. If it is you, Manny, you are the Yapster, indeed. Anyway, I apologize for it seeming like I started much later than usual. I didn't actually start much later. It's just that I had an unfortunate encounter with YouTube on my software where it didn't actually go live. I have an auto go live function because I know I'll miss it otherwise, and it just didn't go live, which is really annoying. Anyway, so that's there. That's that. That's that. Okay, on to F. We have... What should it be that I don't even need F? Okay, I do. 14 and 15. Damn. Alright. Right on the ends, that's why that took me a moment. Alright. It's quite peaceful doing this. There might be some times where it, like, fast forwards my progress on the Red Gundam. It's just going to be because I'm going to be building it off stream as well. But if that does happen and I do like completing it too early, do know that do know that where did the other one go? Am I blind? Ah, here it is. I plan to get another Gundam soon, so I'm doing some work for someone right now. Just cat sitting, pretty simple. But basically, it should give me the opportunity. Nothing too crazy. That'll damage the details here, but it should give me like £100 odd, probably a bit more than that to be fair, because I am cat sitting for like a week. Okay, I've still got 2 hours. Just had to remind myself. But when I get that, my plan is I'm going to buy a Gurren Lagann Gundam kit. I saw it in France, or on a French site, sorry. And I was like, well, it's pretty cool. So plan is get money, buy Gundam, build Gundam on stream. As a rule of thumb, I mean, I've said this before, any money I obtain from this stream will be going directly back into it. Some of it might get put aside for the future. Some of it might get put aside for like later streams or whatever. But if I'm specifically asked to put the money into something, I will. Like if it specifically said, hey, I really enjoy your Gundam content. I want more Gundams from this money. I will put it aside in like a specific Gundam fund. Like I'll literally make a new tab, or whatever it's called, a new wallet in my bank account just to say, this is specifically for Gundams on stream. So do know that. I feel like I need to set these like boundaries up early on, just because they'll help me down later down the line. Then we have B. What do I need from you? I need a lot from you. And A. All right, B. I need 8, 20, 9, 10, 21, 41. Okay, I can do this. I forgot the first number. 8. Let's for now. Let's just check 8, 9, and 10. 4, 6, 7. Okay, 8. I do Woowa, I do NTE, I do this, I do that. So if there is any sort of that sort of content, do tell me, and I can tell you when I plan to do that in the future. When my next stream, for example, will be on that topic. All right. Then we need 20, 21, and 41. Let's just get for 41 first, because I found it much faster. All right, and then we have the 20 and the 21, which are here. One thing I will say that's a bit weird to me about this Gundam is how pink they made it. I won't say like there wasn't like pinky vibes at times from the actual thing, but I actually think it would have been better to go darker. Although I will say, in the future I do plan to draw over these, like get paint and stuff and go fucking crazy with it. So one thought process I have there. I do apologize if that is a repeat for the Rumble, but YouTube hasn't heard it yet. But yeah, because I plan to do that. I'm thinking that I lost my fucking train of thought. It's gone. Shit. Oh yeah. I was just thinking that for the colors for this, you'll notice from like a lot of the colors I'm using here, it's quite light. But I do think that if I were to go over this, I'll make it a bit darker. So if I eventually start painting stuff, which I do plan to do, as I just said, and it's all coming back to me now. Oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed. Yeah. Them is the plans. Where's number 1? Really weird ordering for the numbers here. Like, you'd think they would just be in the order of the numbers of which you use them. But no, that's impossible. It could never be like that. All right, number 2, number 9. Do I have 3 maybe? Maybe number 1. We do have number 1. Okay. We then have, okay, 1, 2, 9, 10, 21, and 8. Okay. 9, 10, 21, and 8. I really do need a scalpel, don't I? That'll make my life easier, wouldn't it? Okay. Shoot. Then where's 8? It's right here. Well, whoever's watching certainly is not Manny, because my ears would be bursting from the amount of his typing. So. Poor guy's getting bullied. Me and even on stream. Okay. I believe that's all of that. So now it's just a matter of, well, I kind of want to, I don't know what the next one stuff is. Now the matter is cleaning up everything. I've got some of these 400, whatever it's called, roughness, God hand tool product for sanding. Sanding paper probably would be more useful at times, but I actually quite like these. Just a quick rub, and then you basically, the reason why a scalpel would be more useful is because what I'm doing is I'm scraping off pieces of plastic, whereas if I had a scalpel, I could actually use it more controlledly. But either way, this works. And make it work. Cause I got this fat ass pussy. I would say people don't like Gundam, and then I realized, holy shit, I forgot to start this video, so no shit, there's no one. But I do appreciate the watch. Let me just that last bit should bring it off, right? I'd love if I could get like a oil for this stuff to prevent whatever plastic decay sort of stuff. I don't know. There's surely a lot of stuff I'm missing for making Gundams, but hey man, it's one step at a time. Oh shit. One step at a time, and then I make a massive cut from everything. There. Fixed. Definitely didn't accidentally scrape a massive chunk off. Right. One fun thing about streaming is, so your boy's autistic. It acts as something called body doubling. Basically, it's something. Sorry, ADHD is more important. Your boy's ADHD. It basically acts as this method that people can use where they like. It's easier to focus on something when you've got someone watching over you, or when you feel like there's something happening in the background. Even if it's not there, even if it's like in motion only, doesn't have to talk to you. Just feel more comfortable when there's someone else there, which really helps with streaming because it means that I get an easier time just, doing my work, doing this, doing that. In fact, I plan to, when I go back to university in September, I plan to continue streaming, but like specifically like school stuff, uni stuff, whatever you want to call it. I know some people don't like uni being treated the same as school. It is, but it is what it is. It's basically the same thing. You're just paying money for it now, depending on your country. Unless you're like Danish. Bit random, but yeah, if you're Danish, then you're not. Was it Danish? Oh shit! Sorry, there's a couple countries that I always view the same as one another. Being Danish is the same as being from Finland or this or that or Denmark. Hell, I'd even throw Austria in there, to be honest. But I guess Austria is more similar to being Japanese. And if you know the reference that I'm making, good on you. You did history classes. Congrats. I am kind of glad that I didn't show anything on YouTube because I unlist stuff off of Rumble, whereas I don't really do that with YouTube. And I said some bad things about some people earlier, so good for me. There's a big chance I won't be able to stream on something like Rumble when I go back to school, but I will definitely be able to stream like on everything else. Okay, for the rest of the stuff, I feel kind of lazy. I mainly want to focus on those because they were black, and it really stands out when there's a fuck up on black stuff. So other than when I think it's like super, I don't know, just it's kind of just in my face, I'm gonna try and ignore it for the rest. If there is a problem, try and like skip past it. It'll be fine. I don't actually know if this is meant to be. It's like two pointy bits. See there. There's separation there, but that I think that's wrong. I'm fairly certain that is incorrect, and that's not how that's meant to look. Okay, hold on. Where was this? Yeah, it is. Okay, it is wrong. Let's cut that off. That's like the most errorful error that ever did error. I really like Gundam. If you've watched GQUX, I do recommend it highly. It's absolutely stunning. It's like the JJK of Gundam. Stunning. There is lots of hidden meanings, but like, who gives a shit? It's stunning. That's like the main reason we're here is because it's stunning. At least anime wise. I don't believe GQUX has a manga, but I know that. Well, obviously I've read the JJK manga, so yeah, I know about that one. I mean, it's not like the JJK manga isn't missing good quality stuff or anything. It's kind of like Invincible, where it's just formatted slightly differently. Those are fine. Is this any good? It's a bit off, but that's fine. I'll just shave that off a bit. Shave that off. I am making faces, just so you know. Just because my voice is so suave does not mean that I am not just being weird. I can't see anything on yellow. How am I going to see anything on there? Same with pink. It's all pink already. It's just pinker. What's going on here? Any errors? Oh. I mean, there is kind of a minor one. If I don't feed it with my thumb, I'm probably going to ignore it because that just means that if I ever put like a gel over it, it's just going to kind of disappear. So we should be chilling. All right. Now I can actually work on the torso. There we go. We're ready. I may have popped out my thumb slightly. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. All right. Okay. So first off, I know that there is a sticker I need to use here, so just watch me be in pain from that. You'll notice that the stickers those are big ones, but at the top here, you'll see like small dots. That's the usual size of them. So let's just get in there. Get my trusty pen out because it's got a little stick on the end. Okay. And then, what was the piece? This one? I think, yeah. So I believe this is just the dot that's underneath his chest. So I'm just gonna, firstly I'm gonna put it down. And then we just tap it. And yeah, nice and simple. I don't know how obvious it's going to be because it can be quite blurry, but you'll see there is a dot there. When I make the torso done, like completely, you'll get to see more of the details because then it will have an easier time locking onto stuff. It really struggles when it's just small pieces. I found the same thing with the head, and they're about the same size, but this one has a bit more space. But I'm not gonna make the effort, I'll be honest, in trying to show that off. So just give me a moment. So yeah, that's the first piece. I think that's the only thing that needs a sticker for this part. So let's just put those to the side for now. And get into it. So number 9 was, I think this is 10. This is 9, I believe. So let's grab the yellow piece in the middle. I'm so lost. Hold on. We have a circle, face up. Yep. Here, plop in. Is it like that? Are we sure? Which way around do we have it? Okay. So you can't see much. Shoot. Yellow piece here. And this thing. Again, it's going to all be much more visible once I'm actually past a certain point. I do need to get a like neck thing here so it can be seen from my vision. I do think it looks better that way. Plop that together. Bada bing, bada boom. We get a nice little torso connection bit. We also can see that there's an error here because I haven't shaved this off properly. So hold on 1 second. Just got to almost like blend it together by cutting it apart. Whoa, my eyes just cut out. Imagine if the world was like Cyberpunk and you could just like stream from your eyes. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Does mean though that if like if I needed glasses. Well, to be fair, you wouldn't need glasses because they'd just be plastic eyes, wouldn't they? Okay, it doesn't look super sexy right now, but it does cover up the most. And in the future, I'm obviously going to get better at gundam making, so it'll look a bit nicer. It isn't. Yeah. Okay. Now with this piece, we take not that. We take this, plop that into the back. The nice click. It didn't even click for me. All right. Put that on, and then on the top, we grab this piece. Hold on. It is this one. Oh, whoops. That might be why I didn't click. Put it the wrong way around. Okay. First we put on this top piece, and then we click in this. Does it click? It did click, but that was more straining other things. Anyway, so now we have decked out our vibes. Underneath, we grab the B20 piece, which is this, flip it over, put it underneath. Click that together. It's more of a squeeze together because it's not clicking when I put it together. Oh well. Alright, small. I think this is D3. Alright, hold on. I believe so. Okay. D3 goes, there's like a little hook. Can I show this? Like here, there's like a hook piece. Sort of. So this goes, I believe, like so. The top bit facing upwards. Basically, it gets a cock block area. I actually don't think it's... no, sorry, it's more like a torso thing here. But it does... If it was like one of those chibi versions, it would in fact be the cock area. You'll see most of the progress is bloody stickers and cutting. Yeah. Thankfully, I've fixed up some stuff a little bit, so we can take this piece, and hopefully stick those together. Hold on. I don't got it. Hold on. What on earth is happening? Sorry. We will hopefully stick them together. It is telling me to stick it onto the right spot, right? I'm not tripping. What's the title trying to say? One does not simply build their Red Gundam from Gundam GQUX. Pretty self-explanatory. This is the Red Gundam from GQUX. One does not simply build it, because you instead spend half an hour cutting and sawing away at every single piece, because otherwise it won't fit together, or it would look ugly. Okay, we have that. We've got the underneath piece, which has the sticker on it, which I'll check. What's up, Manny? Resident Yapster. It's not, yeah, no, I give up. Okay, next piece. We put that to the side for 1 second. You can also see that we've got a head here as well. I'll put it all together once I put it together. I might have to take them apart at some point, but for now that should be good. I mean, hell, the some point part might only be when I'm off stream anyway. No problem, fashion. I'm just squeezing these balls onto a stick here. Got these pieces, and then a ball piece. It's kind of invisible because my hands are in the way. And then there we go. Where's that guy? Back to the main piece. I have lost which way up. So I can't mute myself because my hands are full and someone has to talk. Great. All right. So like that. Just trying to figure out where things go. Is it? Just to reiterate, I have my like how to do sheet on the side over here. I'm not just doing this by by guessing. I think it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's like that. That's a cool slot for the hand. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think my fingers are big enough for this one. It's quite unfortunate. Yeah, yeah, it's got these red pieces around. Very nice. I'm looking forward to this being built. I really did enjoy Gundam GQUX, so I cannot wait to get through this. I do not have time. You know what? I've already been rage baited today. Someone like on a short leash. Okay. All right. Bottom piece. This piece. The greatest technique. I appreciate it, yeah. The best of what I do. I barely know what I'm doing. All right. Nice and simple. And then the final two pieces, we try and figure out the order. Hold on. Oh, there isn't an order? Okay, cool. So, keep sliding, hold on. Can't. There we go. All right. And ding. Bam. Got the one part. Plop them together. Oh, my finger. And we now have a Gundam torso. And now, I probably shouldn't be doing this early, but we now have a red Gundam. Head and torso. Let me just quickly check. Is that going through? What is that going through? Give me a sec. Oh. The only thing. That's good. I'm glad you're not cheating on me. Appreciate it. Is it gonna go? Can I bring it close? There we go. You can see it's got the sticker on the front. It's starting to appear better. But yeah. I definitely want to go over this at some point and like paint it myself. Just to give it some more red Gundam aesthetic. But quite pleased how that's coming out. It's probably going to be on like the corner of my stream from now on, just so I can show it off. Maybe I'll quickly lean it against my red Gundam, other red Gundam figure. Yeah, let me pull up the rest of it. All right. Have a quick peek. How much would I need to do the arms? Oh, shiver me timbers. Okay. Well, I did muck up. I did muck up and not stream for an hour. So I guess I can keep going. Why would they move it to black and white? I don't understand the logic, but oh well. It doesn't look like there's really anything in the way of putting the head on, so that should be good. I guess I can just, yeah, I guess I can just go for the arm now. Or do I go for the waist? No, let's just go for the arms. All right. What do I need? BFA. Is that it? BFA? BFA, and then some C's. Yeah, okay. So, let me just bring over so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. We have my pile of plastic bits that I took out of the way, so there's not just a massive mess. We have A. We have B. We have F. We also need E, which is in there. And I'm missing C, I believe. Not you, not you, but you. All right. These guys can go back. And I will cut out all of these things. Nope, not like that. All right. Okay. Let's move that real quick because I can't see anything. There. Oh no, I don't need this. Okay, C. That's just the hands, isn't it? Yeah. C, 4, 6, 14, and 16, and 15, and 13. Okay. I'll just pick whatever it looks like a hand, I guess, first. All right. Handle. What else? C6. Mace ball is quite simple. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making that. I wonder how the chain is going to come into play, but maybe it's all like stiff. It's probably a bit stiff, to be fair. Actually, let's check. Oh no, there is an actual chain for it. Should be 8, right? No, it's not. Okay, let's stop myself that from doing that real quick. Grab these. Did not lose it. All right. Then, what am I missing? I think it's just 15 and 16, right? Yep. All right. Really, what I end up doing with these hands does depend on how I want to pose in the future, but I think I'll think about that properly once we're at the end. For now, I'll just pick whichever hand I think fits the most. Just like off rip. That is all I need for that one. So let's put that to the side. Then let's grab E, because I only need like 2 pieces from that. 3 and 4. The hell? Okay. It's not very distinct where the cutoff point is, but I'll live with it. There we go. And then pop that out. Pop that out. I'll have to definitely go back over those. God, I wish I could find my scalpel. That'd be very helpful right now. Anyway. F, which needs quite a few. 6, I'm not saying that, but both of those, 24, 12, 10, 9. Should I just cut everything out? Like at this point? Alright, I think 23 was in there. Yep. Alright. Then 20 and 19. I think 10 is also in there. The order they go through these numbers, I don't understand the ordering for the numbers, I will say. Because, like, why not just choose all the things that in the actual thing are, like, one after the other? But maybe it's just some pieces are considered number 1, some pieces aren't. Really, who knows? Is it all 10, 11, 12, and 13? 10, 12... Yeah, it is. Okay. I guess they are all the same. Makes sense. I was all up to talking when I was on my own, and now that there are actually people watching, my brain, like, I know that there are people watching, my brain just can't function. It's gone now. 8 and 9. Another number that the internet has ruined for me will be after the, oh, will be after that. Oh, goodness. A lot of pink. For the red Gundam, there are a lot of pink pieces, aren't there? I will not be saying what number this one is, because I hate the internet. Contrary to my current position. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think there is. Hold on. Yeah. No, I think we're chilling. Unless I've... Alright. On to the next thing then. We've got a big... I'm making a big bloody pile. Ugh. Can already tell I'm going to go insane trying to shave all of those. Alright, that's B. 2412. 2412, 35. 23. 11. 42. Okay. Cool. Not nearly as many. So let's start off with the... Is there a better angle I can do this so that you can actually see which ones I'm cutting? I think that's more of a camera problem, to be fair, but... Oh well. One day I'll get a better one for sure. Okay. 4, 5. And 3, 2. Okay. I have now learnt that I should whine a bit less, because I whined a lot there. But it's in my blood. Oh, shit. I think I broke it. Oh no. We'll see in a second. I'm sure I didn't. I'm sure that wasn't... Oh, fuck. Fuckity fuck. Well, I broke my thing. You'll go even more sane, bring... I'll start here and then think about working my way up. I know that the pieces get more insane, but I'm going to put off thinking about that for now. Maybe one day that can come to mind. Alright. I think I just need 24 and 12 now. Well, I guess an 11 and 23 as well. One spare piece. It takes time for this process. Yes, absolutely. Life do be like that. I just wish that the process didn't make me want to pull my own eyes out, you know? That was good fun. I complain, but I do enjoy it. I think that's it. Okay. On to the next sheet. What do we have for A? We have A 32, 31, and 23. Okay, that's it. I'm chill with that. Oh, they're all like these same piece over and over again. I feel worried for people who do rogue raids, but at the same time, I look up to. I am lost. Alright. Now all I can think about is bloody Thanos copter from the new Marvel the Gathering set. Is it just those? Bitch, I already fucking told her not to use that. Sorry if you heard that. Anyway. 31. My very short attention span was just taken. Give me a moment. 23. Okay. That's it. Alright. 1. From now on, okay. There we go. And now I build like one arm, then realize I have to. I get that. Yeah, I get that. I felt the same when I was building the GQUX. I felt the exact same way. It's like, oh, another one of these? Yay. Ugh. I will say I like how movable the GQUX is, but I do hope that this one is a bit less movable because it's kind of hard to keep it in one spot, and I don't have a stand yet. So maybe that's what I'll get for the. I'm doing a job right now for someone, so hopefully with that money, I can buy a Gurren Lagann Gundam and a like maybe 2 or 3 stands, so that I have something to put the red Gundam on, the GQUX, and then the Gurren Lagann on. Sand the small parts, bro. I am meticulous. I will do it all at one point. Slowly but surely. I was kind of just cut out and then start. To clarify, this is sanding paper. Yes, Gurren Lagann. Did I say it wrong? Oh, shit. I'm a fake fan. I've had a figure of Gurren Lagann since I was... for like the past 6 or 7 years now. Love that show. It's great. It's great for the mind. Gundam has a lot of depression in it. I need some happiness every so often, you know? So it's sad how so many people die. But I guess that's the truth of war, isn't it? Lots of people die for a goal that may be completely asinine to the average person. It could be amazing in the long step, but nonetheless, it's war. And war is sad. I know, crazy thoughts, aren't they? Just really coming out the woodworks with that one. But it is true that people sometimes forget, so it's still a good message to have, I'd say. Man, wish we get a Gurren Lagann kit. That would be fucking awesome. Excuse my language, but I would bloody well love one. Honestly, any of the Gurren Lagann kits would be cool as fuck. I saw one on a France website that there was a Gurren Lagann kit. It might not be a kit. They might have just been mistranslating, but that'd be peak. I'm kind of impressed that Fate managed to get. Have I tried the non-UC stuff? No, I have not. I guess the Gurren Lagann thing would be my first when I get that. I am very new. Like when I say I'm very new, I'm incredibly new. I had my eye on Gundam for a while. I saw some adverts for it every so often and all that. And then, well, I went to. Oh God, I broke this piece. I went to Japan during January, and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up one. I'm gonna watch the show, see what happens. It was the Gundam GQUX. I've got up on my shelf. I also won like one of them from an arcade machine, and yeah, now I like Gundam. It's great. I'm thinking of what to watch next. I've read a couple of the mangas as well, like Flag of the Titans and some other little bits and bobs. Things that people say that they laugh over a lot. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm new. I need to read the stuff that people usually LARP, so I can feel like less of a LARP myself. I saw a couple really cool Gundam when I was there. I'm trying to think of some examples. Maybe I'll bring my phone up in a second once I'm done with these. GQUX is not the best to start since you need. I mean, it wasn't like I like was completely confused. I have a friend who likes Gundam as well, so he gave me like when I needed like questions, he'd inform me on what's going on. But a lot of the stuff you can kind of infer, I find. Like Shuhei is someone called Amuro. I looked that up because he seemed like he was someone else. Then I don't know, like it didn't really matter who Mash and Thingy were, because they weren't, from my understandings, they are unique to that timeline. But people like, well, obviously Char being the red Gundam user, or I guess the red Zaku user, the girl being a new, like the new types and stuff were kind of interesting. From what I've heard, the new types have changed a lot, but they also aren't too different. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to watch more shows in the future. I'm going to get into more books and stuff, and eventually I'm just kind of going to stumble upon a bunch of knowledge. Yes. Hold on. I am talking about the right guy, right? Shuji Ito. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on, let me just bring this up real quick. I was just having a peek to look at who it could be. So yeah, I was around the name. This guy is this guy, no? At least that's how it came off to me. Obviously, I don't know everything about the show yet, but my understanding is that after going through timeline, like reality after reality, chasing after Char and Char's variants and what's her name? The Indian girl. As she creates new realities, he just slowly started to change appearance. That could be, a misread. But sorry, I was just laughing because I saw this fucking dude. I don't remember who this is. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go back. As a long-time standing fan of Gundam, then what is the like general consensus? Are they just completely separate characters, or are they like is Shuji just an alternate version of Amuro? Because what I heard was that like all of them disappeared at the same time, right? Shoji equals Char that died in Lala's world. Oh. Huh. Because I was on the impression it was Amuro in his Gundam chasing down Char, which is why they felt like Char and the rest of the people, they felt instinctual fear towards the Gundam, but also instinctively, like, firstly, Amuro brought it out, but also he is instinctively fearful. Everyone else is instinctively fearful of the him and the Gundam. And the fact that every time Lala brought back a Char, they always look the same. I thought that was also suggesting, like, a lack of change in her worlds. Your headcanon, got you. I mean, my thing's clearly also headcanon. They're just presumptions on my part. Sorry, I get really hyper and more like a different reality slash universe where Char died. Didn't he die in the original one, or are you just saying that we're talking about Lala's world as a separate world? My understanding, this Lala and like a couple other people all disappeared at once, and in the main reality, also there's a couple people who disappear. I actually don't know who disappears during that fight. To my understanding, it's just Lala, but what I'm doing is quite dangerous. I probably shouldn't be doing it so near to edges. But I have to do it here. I really like the number of universes there are. I think it's quite cool. Like, I like there being like one main universe, but I'm also a big fan of like what if ideas. They're always great. The reason they fear the White Gundam is because in the main Gundam beat Zeon bell to ass. Damn straight, it's a Gundam. That thing is the reason why, like, every time I'm reading a book and it's like talking about Gundam, they've always got to be like, oh yeah, the Gundam means something. Yeah, no shit, it's wrecking the other side. Instinctively fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're also Lala's creations, so if she fears the Gundam even slightly, it's going to go to them as well. I think also a big reason is it killed those people, to my understanding. Like, what's his face? The blue head guy. If I've heard, my understanding was that it also killed him. So that was why he was like, holy shit, I'm gonna fucking die. I feel like I've already died to that thing before. Search Barbatos. Okay. Barbatos line up. Yes, I see this Gundam all the time. No, I've seen this one quite a bit. It's very cool. It's very distinct as well. It kind of reminds me of the Godzilla Gundam I saw. Much more bestial, but also it feels like the concept of cavalry. It's like a devil knight, a satyr. Satyr? How do you spell that? Hold on. Satyr. Yeah, like a satyr. That guy's penis is out. Yeah. My understanding of GQUX is Lala's created a bunch of different universes, trying to find one where Shah can live, and every fucking time Amuro slash, oh, sorry, the person I think is Amuro slash Shuji, comes by, kills it, and then that universe ends, and then she makes another one, and so on and so forth. And in that one specifically, I think rather than just Zeon has the Gundam, it's more like Shaw this time. His vehicle is a Gundam, because what better to avoid getting the white Gundam to kill you than if you get the white Gundam in the first place and make it into your own. But yeah, more like a demon. Demon, satyr, kind of the same thing. No, it's very cool though. Like I gotta reiterate that. Boom. Love the cape. Based on the 70 Demons of Solomon. Which one? Aras, Godia. I know a couple of them, but not that many. Lots of naked people on my page today, Jesus Christ. Oh, Ars Goetia. Is that which one you're talking about? Got you, it's Goetia, not Lesser Key of Solomon. Yeah. So it probably is actually connected to satyrs then, because satyrs are a very similar build, so to speak, to this. It's kind of funny to think that Goetia has appeared in two verses with a lot of different characters in it. As in just because it's another game I play. Or I guess a game I play that has a similar concept with this piece. Sorry if it just dipped for a second. Apparently, OBS just decided to disconnect for a second. Very odd. Is this you saying that the next thing I should watch should be, what is it? Children. Where is this from? Hold on. It's called Children something, right? Or something of the Witch? Iron Blooded Orphan, that's it. That's what I was thinking of kids. That sounds so wrong. Oh, that sounds so fucking wrong. If you watch Iron Blooded Orphan, since it's like of its own, you don't need to dive into the UC. Okay. Iron Blooded Orphans. Can I watch it on Amazon Prime? Because I know that way. Oh, is it Crunchyroll? Got it. I'm pirating it then. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Okay, cool. So I can watch this. Wonderful. Mildly different art style, I see. Well, it is like it's almost a decade older than GQUX, so that makes sense. All right. I'll have to watch that later. 2 seasons, 25 episodes each. Damn, 1 year after the other. It reminds me of some of the older stuff I watched when I was... Well, to be fair, this is actually, this is when I would have been, what, 2 years deep in watching anime? So yeah, that makes sense why it reminds me of those art styles of like hundreds and stuff like that. Alright. Definitely gonna have to check it out. and get my hands moving again, because I kind of just stopped. The universe doesn't use beams weapons, just ballistic weapons and mace and swords. Damn. Probably a bit weaker then, verse-wise, but honestly, I kind of... It feels like it's going to oddly be more grounded than a lot of other things. Especially because I think I've heard that it's quite dark. Especially compared to something like even... Sorry, especially compared to something like GQUX. Because GQUX ain't that dark, to be honest. It's not really that dark. I mean, it's kind of fucked up on like an existential scale of all these different universes getting destroyed because of a lover spat. But, you know, it is what it is. That dude would not let her go off and dream. Very verse-wise weak, but fight-wise cool and dark. Very nice. I love me a good dark story. As long as it doesn't like rely on bullshit, you know? Like, I don't know. Those stories where they make the fastest person in existence who's capable of outrunning a black hole lose to a guy with a fucking cold gun. I find that so daft. The Flash is one of my favorite characters, which also makes it hurt more. Luckily, this one is more of a massive robot attacks another massive robot. I'm sure I'm leaning back a bit too much. Let's go back forwards. Nobody fights fair. Everyone fights dirty as hell. Okay. I'm looking forward to that. Love me a good dirty fight. I mean, I don't have to see why to know why they're doing it dirtily, but I'm assuming you mean like what you mean by dirty. But I mean, it's a war. What are you gonna expect? Of course, you're gonna fight dirty during a war. You want to live, don't you? If you want to live, you don't hesitate. If you want to live, you don't surrender your emotions. You don't surrender your behaviors. Just keep going. Pocket sand, hell yeah. I'm just imagining now this big ass fucking robot. Pocket sand! Straight to the face. Do you think that they would, like, if that was a strategy, do you think they would, like, inbuild massive, like, effectively pockets into the legs of the Gundam? So that they can start throwing pocket sand at each other? Oh, what a daft concept. Alright, go for it. What is the synopsis? I really fumbled with something. That's kind of frustrating. Yes, I would like a synopsis of IBO. Let's start with the other one because that's the wrong arm. I mean, technically I could just still click that one together, but hold on, what? Why won't you click together? There we go. I think. Hold on. Let's retry that. Okay, wait, so that one works. Why won't you click together? That also works. Okay, wonderful. All right. Oh, we got stickers again. I did not think about that. Okay, cool. Let's bring on all the guys that will need stickers. You 4 need stickers. What else needs stickers? You? Did I miss something? B34. I think I missed something. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Hold on, let me bring that over. Glad I figured it out so early. This is B, right? Yeah. B34. By the way, if it does seem like I'm like replying to things at odd times, it is mostly just because the chat is like a bit behind. Sorry, my okay, there's like a couple minutes before it actually goes through properly, or like a minute. I don't know, something. It's a short amount of time, but still. During the era of mankind, 300 years. Galahorn put an end to it. Okay. Very cosmical vibes. I like the sound of it. Calamity War of the World is still not lost. Takes place on Mars. Okay. Just like how GQUX is on that interstellar base. Gotcha. Or how was it? One of the Flag of the Titan stories is based on Mars as well. I forget the name. I don't think I finished it yet. Oh wait, no, it just didn't have an update. So mind. All right. Now I can get back to work with all these bloody stickers. So these guys need stickers. These, I think, these need stickers. I assume these also need stickers. Yeah, they also need stickers. Anything else? I think so. They terrify. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. I think that's like the main thing that people are like considering how to do with actual space travel. So that does make a lot of sense. It's just I have to wait till it's put together. God damn it. Okay. All right, let's grab the stickers. I mean, it's already sounding like a very fun show. I can't lie. These both need fun. These all need fun. But how do I differentiate? What's different about these? These are yeah, Arabs pieces. Let's focus on Red Gundam. Yeah. I can still like read through the story as I go through. Do not worry. I'm just gonna be on both of them at the same time. Okay, so we want the left side? I think. Hold on. This side. Ah, there we fixed it. All right, the left side needs green and the right side needs red. Okay, trusty pen. I've said this before. This pen is the most useful thing I found today doing this. For the left one, I don't think it actually matters which one I put on where. Hold on. So we got that problem where it's sticker that you want on the front, but I've got to assume it's just, am I into Berserk? I'm like aware of most of the plot. I haven't actually watched it yet, unfortunately. Anything I tell you about my knowledge about it is from like video game collabs. That's about it. Or some other LARPing. I'm not quite LARP there yet to be one of those ginfluencers who pretends to have the mark of the demon bring to me mark, whatever it's called. I forget the name. But yeah. Unfortunately, I lack full knowledge. Which one? Hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind, I've understood it now. I understand. Don't really know how you're meant to pick these up without bending the stickers. It's kind of unfortunate. For shows that I'm really into, it would have to be obviously Gurren Lagann, Bleach, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Shangri-La Frontier. I really enjoyed the manga for that. I haven't actually caught up with the anime fully. What else? I like Fate. I like Soul Eater. I enjoy Fire Force. Pushing stuff in. Sometimes. OBS just loves disconnecting me. What the hell? Sorry, my streaming software is OBS, and just twice it's done that. Oh, I'm glad to see another Bleach fan here. If you look at some of the old videos I've done on stuff like what ifs, I have one main one which I'm rewriting currently for Bleach. I've still got like 3 hours of content to go through, so it's going to take a minute. But if you're the kind of guy who likes what ifs, actually, you know what? Hold on. Just to properly prove I like Bleach. If that's visible. One of my favorite characters is Grimjow. I think Grimjow, Harry Bell are both great. I love, you know, the main cast is great. I've got this as well. It's meant to be Ichigo. I've got a button over there that's like Shinji and stuff. But I just pull that up actually. I've also got that behind me. I don't know how visible stuff is because I can't see it because I've accidentally covered up the thing. But yeah. You may trust me, but I also like showing off. I also like showing off my stuff. Yeah. Any problem? Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, we will not be using that. But yeah, I will say Bleach is one of my favorite. However, the biggest problem for me is I've never watched the anime. Yes, same. I had a period where I started watching some stuff that I just never watched when I was younger. So I just watched. I read all of Soul Eater. I read all of Fire Force. I read like Trigun Maxine. I only watched Strange Fake. Fairs. Wait, Strange Fake. Hold on. Give me a second. I know which one it is, but give me a second. Hold on. Fate Strange Fake. Fate Strange Fake. I'm thinking Apocrypha. Which one is that? Hold on. Give me a second. I swear I watched it. Wait, no, Strange Fake is the new one, isn't it? Hold on. Yes, it's the new one. I haven't watched the new one, unfortunately. I haven't gotten around to it. I'm an old guy. No, not really, to be fair. My aunt introduced me to anime through Black Butler, but then the next anime that she got me to watch was Fate. So I've always been a little bit into it. I've never fully understood, because of it, why people aren't willing, like, they're scared of the timelines. Because I feel like I can explain it really simply. You start off with Fate Zero or Fate Stay Night, and then you just choose whatever you want, because the rest of the timelines mean fuck all. You know? Cool aunt is a strong word, I will say. Nah, I love her. She's fun. She's great, but my problem is, rather than just being that she's a cool aunt, is that she showed her kid Food Wars, and I still dog on her for it because fuck me, her kid was like 13 when or 12 or something, younger. I don't know. I can't tell with how old she is because she's like a child to me. She's like a little sister. I can't fucking tell. I can't put it down. Uh, Hold on. I have from this. The tweezer would be helpful right now for just making sure it gets off safely, but I'm hoping I don't need another one of these, because if so, I'm cooked. Have I done something wrong? Because I've like, I think I might have. I don't think so. I think I've managed to fix it. If it makes it online, more like when you realize it's visual. I mean, the Renji, that's crazy. For one, the Fate Strange Fake, I've heard it did him fucking so poorly, because Gil is my boy. And Gil is like one of my favorite fucking characters. I have him in the game because there's the Fate Grand Order thing. Um, I adore that bastard, and the way they just fucked him up. It's crazy. He's like one of the strongest fucking people, but they treating him dirty. Treated my boy dirty. with capital fucking T. Alright, hold on. What's the next one? 20? Yeah, I got 20 for these guys. I think they're all the... I really can't tell. What's 20? Oh yeah, they're all the same. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. But yeah. Literally, yes. Literally. If you ever check out any of the other ones, it's like, yeah, he's like the biggest fucking hurdle. Or he's one of the top ones. Because he's just terrifying. He is that guy in pretty much every other one of the other anime. Like, yeah, sometimes when you think into it, it's like a bit odd that he manages to lose or this or that. But who cares? It's for the story. It's for the plot. But oh, I did hear how dirtily they did him. How they did my boy. I actually read the original Epic of Gilgamesh because of the anime. Because of Fate, I fucking read the whole book. It's actually pretty good. The Epic of Gilgamesh, for a story that's like, you know, older than most civilizations. Sorry, every civilization. It's pretty fucking good. It's a really good story. It does make you realize, though, that if you just search this up real quick, Gilgamesh does not look like Gilgamesh in the story. In the original Epic of Gilgamesh, the way he's described makes him sound like he'd look more like Iskandar from Fate Zero. Like, unironically. This big, burly man with a massive beard. That's how I imagine him when I'm reading the Epic of Gilgamesh. And then I come over to here and it's like, I think Twink is a strong thing to call him, but like, I don't know how else I can compare them. Like, don't get me wrong, Gilgamesh isn't tall. Like, he isn't that tall for our standards. For back then, he's like considered massive, and he's like 5'8" or something. But height doesn't really matter because most characters aren't that tall. Sorry, when I say that, I don't mean like, I'm not saying that you know who he is. I meant more so just if you look up who Iskandar is, real quick, it's like it's spelled Iskander. It's basically Alexander the Great, I believe. Like, it's a different name for him, if I can remember correctly. And he's like this massive, beefy dude, red hair, full-on beard, flowing locks. Hold on, actually, I'll just bring it up. Let's bring it up real quick. Iskandar. Okay. God fucking damn it. Fate. There we go. Alright, hold on. So, is that going through? Yep. Okay, cool. Sorry, random movements. So, this is Iskandar. He is the Conqueror King. But this is how he's described in the Gilgamesh. Like, sorry. So, Gilgamesh, obviously, they're all historical characters. Got you. Well, here we have it. This is him as a child. This is him as an adult. But this is basically how I imagine Gilgamesh in the description they're giving you. This guy covered in like animal pelts is bar for bar how I would describe Gilgamesh to someone from the other thing. Which is quite ironic, given that Gilgamesh looks like a blonde Tony Stark. You feel? Especially in the newer versions. But yeah, because the way Gilgamesh is described is he's like has moments where he's like fighting everyone. He chops down massive trees the size of like whatever fucking massive tree you can think of. He fights a guy who destroys like this mountain and so on and so forth. He kills a god. Yeah. They have their own way of looking at things. They have their own way. But it's just funny to think about. In fact, I would say Gilgamesh looks more like how I'd imagine Enkidu, which is another story in of itself. All right. Have I done the stickers? Did I just black out for a second? I think I did. I did. Wonderful. Okay. Let's put this thing together. This one is... What? Have I messed this up? I did. Use the needle pen. I was just questioning whether I did all of them yet, or if I still had some left. God, I need longer nails for this. I think I messed up. Hold on one moment. Why do they have it so it locks in place? Am I tripping? What have I done? How have I messed this up? Use a needle to help better? Hmm. Good idea. Yeah, it was meant to be a left thing, but for some reason, it's got this... Based on what you've said, I think you actually had this Gundam as well. But, like, it's got that, like, random nook. I was not informed that there would be a nook in this, but alright. Oh, okay. And now, to fix it. It's just as simple as make sure when you put it in... I have no idea. How do I do this so it actually allows me to move it? That's the question. We've got a microscope. Oh no, sorry, I'm not doing stickers, I'm doing this thing. There's like a bit sticking out on it and it's not letting it turn. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm meant to do this. Because I think... Okay. Have I used the wrong pieces together? So like this. That's not even... Right. Hold on. Let's take both of them apart because there's a chance I've accidentally put the wrong things together. If I look at this, so that's the wrong way around. So this should also... Oh, they're both the wrong way around, so this should be the right one. Okay. Yeah, no, this isn't the wrong way around as well. Okay. So I guess like that then, I think. That should be the way to go. Hopefully. Okay. Which means I'm gonna have to redo the other one. Just give me a sec. Hold on. Oh. I don't know why they have the lock in place. I'm a little bit confused on that one, I'll be honest. But what can you do? Well, you can do what I'm doing right now, which is suffer. Hoping I'm not damaging the pieces. I probably am, to be fair, but like nothing too crazy, hopefully. Come on, it's almost there. Oh. Okay. Opened. Now, let's make sure I don't bugger that up. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. It's connected. Wonderful. All right. And now separated, so I can now put it together. All right. So first off, we have greens. God, those both feel like they're gonna fall off, but oh well. You are on the other side. My fingers hurt greatly. Yeah, this should still be the right way around. And then there we go. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh, shit. Sometimes I'll like push the micro stickers off when I'm doing this crap. I mean, why do I hear a child screaming? Alright, that's together. Very nice. Alright, that's one piece. Let's just put the other one together as well. So I don't have to think about it ever again. You know, before I actually put this together, let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. I am. Does it move? I don't think it's meant to. I could be wrong, hold on. But it is in the right place according to the manual. Because the problem is it was like completely straight. That looks wrong. Hold on, what? Huh, very well. Just odd looking, I guess. It's like it's not properly squeezed together. Huh. Can I not squeeze it together? I guess not. I guess it's meant to have this weird. But yeah, it looks like because it wanted me to have it like this L shape. Again, my finger's in the way. Hold on. Let me move that so I can see. I just realized I'm doing this on the wrong angle the whole time. Hold on. Let's move that down. But yeah, it's meant to have that like L shape. I've had my sheet over that screen the whole time, so I just haven't been able to see it at all. Okay. Have I fucked up again? Hold on. Oh shit. Okay, this one should be correct. Yeah. Okay, this one I put too far down, but it'll be fine this time because it's. There we go. All right. I put it a bit too low, so let's just move that up. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a bit of a tilt downwards, so gotta make sure that's there. Yes. Yeah. A lot of effort for one thing. Okay. Then we have these pieces. That go on both sides. I hate the sticker. I hate the fact that I know I'm going to move that sticker in a second. Oh, please don't move. Let's retry that. Okay. Okay. One black line. Done. 3 more to do. Why wouldn't you? Is there a... Oh, there is. Oh, okay. There's little things underneath which I missed. Okay. Apparently I missed it again. What the hell? Why won't you get fitted in? Am I just doing this in the wrong one? Are you telling me that these have different things? What? Where did that come from? I'm gonna hope I didn't break it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Oh yeah, okay. It was literally just because they were the wrong piece. Alright. Next one. I've got like random music playing in my head now. Alright. Let me try and get quick with this so I can actually show off the piece. I say, and then I slow down. Alright. 2 done. I'm doing them both at the same time because it's just easier that way for me. Next step, we get one of these. We get a... What the fuck is that? Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. They did that in a really weird way, but they've shown it twice. You can do the sticking later down. Oh, yeah, no, it's all already stuck together. It's like these... They are like pieces that are like slotted in rather than just stuck in. If you mean I can like re-stick stuff in, that is also true. And I will likely have to, to be fair. Alright. Now for the main pieces. How's the build been? Slow. No, it's been alright. Not too bad at all. I just get confused sometimes, as one does. Okay, right. Which way does this have to be? So you have that. Okay. So there's a small, like, sticking out bit on the corner. I don't know how visible that is. It's like a tiny bump there and another bump here. And I have to make sure that they're facing the right directions. So that way, and then we have one of these. So I plop that in there, like so, I believe. We sure? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. This. There you go. Okay. I think. There you go. Right. Just very awkwardly placed in there. I will like be eviscerated if I ever try a higher grade than this. I open it up, my face just starts melting off like what is it called? The Ark of the Covenant? Or whatever it's called in that one movie. Why not? Alright. Then we grab that. Okay. Seems to be a small problem. Do I just put 2? There was the shit. I'm at like not the direct bottom, but like I'm one step up. I can't imagine what the next step is. It feels like I'm like a 3-dimensional being looking at a 4-dimensional being. I don't even know what to. Don't even know what to imagine. Why won't you put? What? Why is that even there? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Wait, what is it trying to say? So I have this piece. I thought it was saying I should do it like this, but I have to put another piece in it, which doesn't have like pointing out bits, which means it doesn't connect. Let me look at it for the fourth time and just take it out. All right. We know that we want this top piece to be facing in an alternate direction. Is it possible that it's like that? Oh, okay, I understand now. Never mind. Oh, fuck me. I was doing it the wrong way. No, sorry, I just misunderstood it. Okay. I thought it was telling me that I need to put this bottom bit into there, but the arrow was just weird. Whatever. Whatever. Damn it. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, done. I got to take time with myself because I'll get there eventually, but it might take me an hour. All right. But luckily that means I can get through everything else faster. It's like a I understand it now moment. All right. We've got both of them now. So for each of them, we need these squares. Plot that in on the bottom. Make sure it's correct before I start messing around with it. It was not correct. Wonderful. All right, that's number one. And then number two. All right, both of them are like that. So now we grab the yellow pieces and we slot them into those weird lines. So just, it looks like it's a nice and simple, just directly into that bottom area. And there we go. Just like that. And now I need to put some stickers in. So let me just plop the next one in just to make sure that's done. I do the same shit with Lego where I just do both of them at the same time. If I have like 2 arms to do or something. Just because it's like, why not? You know, I got the pieces there, might as well. All right, so this needs a sticker. It needs 20. No, it fucking doesn't. Oh, it needs 7? Fuck me. I'll be honest, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put that down. It does tell me to delay it anyway, so I will accept it graciously. So let's grab one of these guys, plop that on the top. Like so, get another one of those pieces. I like these little pieces, they're cool. That stick up. There was something similar on the GQUX one, but it was the Endymion, like circle shields, whatever you want to call it. We got that down. Then we put a little cap on top. What way around? Just to make sure it's perfect. There you go. All right. Let me repeat that real quick. They kind of remind me of what are they called? Of fracking. Fracking? Fracking. That's it. Yeah. Fracking machines. Where is it? Hold on. Where's the piece I'm missing? What was this one called? F. All right. Have I taken out the right one? Because I think I may have accidentally not. It's gone. Oh no. No, there's like with this one, it has like a little hat on the top here. This one, I'm so blind. Oh shit, it's right here. Okay. Whew. Thank goodness. I was about to like do a full search of my entire bedroom for this tiny pink piece. But luckily it's there. Okay. Wonderful. terrified me there for a second. All right, let's put that back to make sure I've not got a massive mess, because I'm already going to have a massive mess after this. Right, this and one of these. Now I'm starting to wish I did these like step by step, but that's fine, I think. Okay, those will, just to confirm, that will connect. All right. So for the one that aims this way, they're the exact same. There's like literally no difference between these, but I guess I need to treat them. So I guess one of these gets it like that. And then the exactly identical one on the other side gets it like so. Nope, no it doesn't. Hold on. Like so. Okay. These are, oh sorry, yes, these are the robot arms. I actually took way too long to understand what you said there. I have nearsightedness. No, I'm just blind. Yeah, sometimes I just don't see things. It can be from afar, it can be from completely up close. I just won't notice something. Yeah, that is correct. I'm not fumbling that, right? That's correct. This is incorrect. Okay, that's why I was thinking that was incorrect. Which one gets removed? Yes, I made 2 errors on the same. God damn it. Head in the clouds today. I am what you call in shows the air-headed one. I am very blonde, if that helps my explanation. Well, shit. I have no idea how to take this one apart, and my hands are really sweaty now. So I'm just gonna focus on this one now, and then I'll go back to that one in a sec. Oh, I'm done. Oh fuck. Okay, well I guess I'm done now with this one. I'm like, yeah, let's just give it a second, then I'll come back. No, you're already done, man. You're already done. Is that correct? Oh, wait, around. Easy fix. No, other way around. Okay. All right. Sorry, sometimes I see something that isn't there. So that's the arm with no hand. So, wait, what's that? Wait, what are these for? Why do I have these here? Why did I take these off? Oh shit. I have no idea what this is for. Oh no. What on earth are you for? Because this isn't necessary for this entire piece. It's also not necessary for the next part, which is the waist. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're witnessing a man fall apart in. Okay. I'm glad I didn't pull that apart, because it turns out I did in fact do it correctly, and I just started seeing things, apparently. Because I probably just twisted it around too many times, and then by a certain point I just thought it was the wrong way around. Alright, cool. I am done. Wonderful. Delicious. Alright. Both of them out, stretched. Just need to add the... Is it a ball joint? It's a ball joint. This part is a ball joint. This part is... I think this one's a C-clip. I don't know, it's the same as this, where it goes just one way. Like that, and then this one's a ball joint here. This part is another, can go up and down, and then the hands are a ball joint hand. just to make sure I like hit all the possible ones you're referring to. Okay, for the hands, I'll just have like one of each. Probably one for the shield and one for, I don't know, judging you. So, I probably should, to be fair, just choose two normal ones. I meant the one you found now that unknown. Oh yeah, these ones. They're like that. They are C. Based on what you're saying, a C clip. I don't really know where it goes. I've got two of these that I just removed. I don't know where they're going, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'll put them into like a box later, probably. Yeah. So for this one, it's quite funny that they only gave me one open hand, but I mean, I get it, but like, it's just funny to think about. You only get one open hand. The rest of your hand pieces must be completely open. All right. Let me make sure I know which one's which. So this one is the red one, which means it's the right arm. Good, I think. Yeah, like the wrist joint. Oh, like once I put the hand in, I put the wrist cover on. No, it doesn't have anything like that. Yeah, the one I found. These guys. They're not for the wrist. There's not enough space. Um, okay. We should be chilling with that. Let me just turn this around just to make sure that I know which one is which. Is that? Hold on. Oh, I guess I misunderstood. No, I didn't. Okay. I'm like underestimating my. It's like I have such a low self-esteem or self-opinion of myself that when I'll realize something and I'll assume I'm wrong first before checking if maybe I just misunderstood what I was talking about. All right. We now have the upper body done. It's a lot stiffer, just automatically first appearances. A lot stiffer than the GQUX I made. I love that. When you move the arm, the inner piecing moves. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, but I don't know. There's something nice about that. It just makes it feel more humanoid, almost, in a sense. Yeah. I'd love to move on to the way. You know what? No, it'll be fine for now. I think I need to just do the stickers. Half is done. Yes, half is done. Let's put it up against here for a second. Yeah, we've got the waist, legs, weapons, extra bits and bobs. And then it'll be done. I definitely need to get a stand for this one, I think. Alright, let's do the stickers. Let's put those to the side. Make sure that that's over there. Gonna be on my desk for the next couple of days, probably. So I now have to put these blacky grey ones here, onto the yellow on the lower wrist right there. So Yeah, enjoy my suffering for a bit longer. It is 7 and 6, right? I'm not tripping. It is 7 and 6. Sorry, 7 and 8. I can't read. Before I stick this, let's just confirm. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Come on, just go up. I don't understand. Why would you specifically add something that needs to go into a like, if you know you're gonna have to put on the sticker, why would you specifically make it a lump instead of a slot in? Oh, god damn it. I just don't understand the logic. I don't understand where they're coming from. Just okay. You'll notice that for the top one, I completely fucked up, and the bottom one, I knew what I was doing. It's not really that visible, but basically the whole thing is like all. Can we get it? There you go. It's all scuffed up. It's super scuffed up. But the second one is like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put it straight down. I feel like Higuruma right now when his case was getting messed up. All right, the next one is an 8. An 8 of spades. I feel like that Higuruma image is going to be incredibly... Shit. It is incredible. Oh, oh. No, not under my nail. I was... Shit, don't go on my nail. Oh. Okay. There we go. Oh. No, no, don't. Okay. There we go. Okay, wonderful. One more to do. Let's be bro. I can be bro. This can work. I can arrange for that. Shit. There we go. Okay. No. Bitch. Come in. Oh, come on. You'll cry when you realize the time the dot car stickers and decal. I'm crying already. Oh, god damn it. Why couldn't they just make it so that, yeah. Oh, this part, it just needs to slot in? Okay, in that case, we'll do it now. Now I've damaged the sticker. I've actually damaged the sticker because I couldn't. This sure does make me look like I'm nearsighted, doesn't it? The way I'm just fucking staring at it. Use a black mark. That's actually a good idea, to be fair. Just get a black marker and paint it on. But I've managed to do it. It does look nicer. Like, I can't complain that much because it does objectively make the thing better. But, oh my god. Why? Why do they do it this way? Just tell me, get a Sharpie. Yeah, I can fucking see why. Like, I'm starting to understand more and more why people just are like, yeah, man, I'm not doing that shit. Oh. Oh my days. That took me out, I can't lie. Alright. I have gone through almost 2 whole pages today. 3 hours and 40 minutes. So, but this is in fact a pen. Just, I know I've already said this, but I just want to clarify. This is a pencil, but it's more useful to me as a pen right now. So I've done all of this. I've done this. I need to do this. So just gotta remember that. Yep. Gotta do the legs. That is meant to be a chain. Yeah, so I've been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes. It doesn't say that on YouTube because I accidentally didn't stream for about an hour and a half. I stream on 2 sites. I stream on Rumble and YouTube, but Rumble no one ever comments. So, other than one time once someone did. Goodness. I'm just looking at this shit. Why? 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 It better not be saying what I think it's saying. Okay, so basically what I'm hearing is that's a lot of work. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do it all. Oh, you're just pulling them in, pulling out. Good, good, good. I was a bit more worried than I should have been then, because I thought that the transparent bits were going to become part of the more of it. Got you. I still feel like I'm mentally done for today. I've done. It's quite hot where I am. Well, it's starting to get a bit hot right now. So my back is sweating, my knees are weak, my head is heavy. I'm hungry. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. I might make a little bit more progress, like doing the waist or something tomorrow morning, because I do cat sitting, and I'm doing that. I'm gonna go and do that tomorrow. So I might just use my morning to do that for a bit. But I have to go do cat sitting now. I just realized because it's 7, so I'm gonna go off and do that. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. It will be 3 p.m. because this time I'll check that it says go live, or whether it says I'm already streaming. So there is that. So yeah, I've got the weapons to do. I've got we've gone pretty far. We've got the whole top part done. So we just got to do the bottom part, the weapons. And yeah, I have, as they say in France, I've got some pussy to stroke. So I'm going to head off. Have a good night. good evening, good day, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. And yeah, have a great time. I'll be back on tomorrow at 3 p.m. Sorry, when I say 3 p.m., 3 p.m. Greenwich past time, or Greenwich whatever time. But yeah, I need a break. Anyway, we're gonna come back to Shinji. Who? All right, a bit confused by that. Anyway, I'm gonna head off now. So, till au revoir.